Reset this.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to answer a few questions for you guys. Then I got to go. Flew all the way to London. I just wanted to announce this 5-day left. Give me 4 months. Give you guys PhDs in the street game of making money. Not selling drugs. Selling legal stuff. Legal stuff. Stuff that you're not going to go to prison for. Helping businesses make money and making sure they pay you at least 10% of what you make them. That's the rule of thumb. You make them $10,000 in sales, make sure they write you a check for $1,000 a month. That's what I do. Somebody said Ty looks tired. Thank you. After I just said I've been up for 24 hours, Captain Obvious comment. How to stop procrastinating, Ty. I told you about a shark. Shark dies. Look at your bank account. That's the best way to stop procrastinating. Who here loves how their bank account looks right now? Just be honest. How much money do you make per day? I mean, my businesses I've always have a goal right now to make at least $100,000 a day. Sometimes we miss it, and sometimes we make, $300,000 a day, $500,000 a day. But it averages out to, if you look at the last couple of years or whatever. Santee said they have 1,700 pounds in their bank account right now. Yep. Well, how do you feel about 1,700 pounds in your bank account? How do you know when a business idea is oversaturated? A good question. Rule of the street. Rule of the laws of making money. The best way to know that an idea is too late, and that is when everybody thinks it's a good idea. If you tell Alan Nation used to tell me, Todd, if you tell your neighbor about an idea and they think it's a good idea, you're too late. Like if you say to your grandma, I'm going to start Facebook. She'll be like, oh, that sounds good. I heard about Facebook. Too late. When your grandma thinks it's a good idea, it's too late, my friend. That thing is 10 years too late. I liked it when I start businesses and people go, oh, that's scary. I'll give you an example. Elon Musk, he started Tesla in 2008, and people told him, guaranteed you're not going to be able to start a car company. And he started he's worth $25 billion. Even though it's been rocky recently, he'll come out of it. So, weird game, man. You got to be contrarian. When the crowd goes that way, just be like, whoop. Just pass them and wave. You know that Robert Frost poem? There was 2 paths in the woods. He took the one less traveled on, and it made all the difference. That's from the game of making money. That's from the game of making money. When everybody is like learning from getting an MBA in business, don't get an MBA. Now, I'll tell you when it was a good time to get a college degree was like in the 60s, because no one was getting a college degree. So then you get one, and it automatically boosted you through the roof. Now, some people have statistics that having a college degree is more likely to get you a job, but you got to ask yourself, what kind of job? Yes. And they do the statistics, like, oh, if you have a college degree, you make an extra. Look, I hire people, I don't even ask. I've had Ivy League people be morons and people off the streets be badass. Like, I don't see the correlation. I know you guys are so much smarter that are pushing your agenda, but I'm a business owner with employees. My business partner, Alex, his first business, Zeus, had 700 employees. Okay? Between us, we've got a lot. We're not like having 2 employees. I don't see the correlation. For maybe some jobs, like engineer or something, maybe having a math degree is correlated or causative. But in the terms of people that know how to manage and build brands and just push things out there, I don't see it. I just was with a high school guy who dropped out of high school who made $100 million. I have 10 PhD friends. Their combined net worth isn't $100 million. I don't know what to say. I mean, people argue with me and they say, well, but it's because that's, rare. It's a lottery thing. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. People always got something. People are always going to yap their mouth about common sense. Always. I show people, Look, walk into a business. If you talk to 10 businesses and tell them, I'm certified, I got certified as a social media marketing expert. I'm going to grow your business and bring you new customers, charge you $1,000 to $10,000 a month depending on my services. Every 10 businesses you talk to, one will say yes. That's just the game. And people go, oh, no, it's not possible. And I'm like, yappy yap. Just people, whatever. Whatever you say, dude. Mr. Dude who's never made $100 grand. Whatever you got to tell us. I just watch the results. And does everybody have results? No. People go, well, Ty, 25,000 people got in the social media marketing program. Did all 25,000 people make $100 grand? 20% of the people who got in never logged into the first training program. So it ain't my fault. Don't blame me. Bullshit. Another thing my mentor, Joel Salatin, told me. He said, the customer's not always right. Customers can be a-holes. So if somebody buys our product and never logs in and goes, oh, this didn't work for me, I'm like, well, we have a refund program. They can get their money back, but don't be saying it didn't work. Come on, man. That's like somebody working with a personal trainer and being like, you promised me I would lose weight. Did you go to one session with the trainer? Did you ever show up at the gym once? Nope. But I thought when I bought it from the trainer that my body magically changes through alchemy. That's the world we live in. That's the IQ level of the world we live in now. So I don't always think the customer's correct. But did the people who logged in and did what I say consistently start making $1,000 to $10,000 a month, and some of them $50,000, some of them $20,000? Yeah. Did 20-year-olds sell their business for $250,000 to $500,000 cash? Yeah. Yeah. It's creating millionaires, real millionaires. So, put me head to head. Put me head to head. Dollar spent on my training against a university. Remember, I only charge under $1,000 for training. Put me head to head. So $1,000 in university gets people like 2 or 3 classes of history, geography, and then put me head to head with the success ratio of those people's income going up per dollar spent. You got to do it proportional. You can't do a 4-year degree at $25,000 a year invested against my program, which is 4 months and $1,000. I'm still getting parity results as a 4-year programs. Really. But people like to yap. We live in the yappy yap world. It's okay to talk. You got to learn to talk to close deals and sell. But yapping is like making excuses. I tell people go, what are you saying, don't go to college? Do whatever you want, man. I don't care. I honestly don't. I only care about the people who are down for me. So sometimes I get people literally go, prove to me why I should be in your program. I'm like, you're an automatic no, dude. Prove to you? That's like dating a girl, and she walks up to you and goes, prove to me that I should date you. You'd be like, goodbye. If you want the proof is the door. Because anybody who thinks that way is not on your side. Not on your side. They don't get it. So, for some of you who don't get it, go to the door. Go online. Go browse around YouTube. There's about 100 million hours of videos or more on there. Most of them by people who don't know what they're talking about. Feel free to do it. Somebody said, do you want me to do the 67 steps, or do you want me to do the... So we have different courses for different things. Today I'm talking about the SMMA 2.0. Let me show you what the SMMA 2.0 shows you. By the way, so somebody was asking, what is this thing that you got 5 days to get into? The main thing is, I've added exact scripts of what to say to get paying customers. Before, I was just telling people the general thing of here's what you do. You go into a business, you go into a dentist, you go into a doctor, you go into a cosmetic surgeon, you go into architect, you go into a landscaper, and you say, hey, I'm certified as social media marketing expert. I did a free audit of your website and your social media. Here's the 10 things you're doing wrong. Let me fix them. Here's my fee. And I just made it general. And so some people were struggling because they're not naturally good at speaking and not naturally good at sales. So in this new 2.0 version, 2 years later, we launched in October 2016. So, years later, I'm rolling out these exact scripts. That alone is worth 10 times more than the whole program. Because if you get one customer, the average customer will stay with you 3 to 4 months. The average customer will pay when you average it out, because you have some customers at 1,000, 2,500, 5,000, 10,000. Let's say the average customer is 2,000. So 4 months times 2,000 is $8,000. So if you just get one extra customer using the exact scripts that I'm giving you, I mean, it's a 10-fold, it's 20-fold what you paid. So that's something that I added. The second thing, that was number one thing, that 2.0 we added. 1.0, by the way, what you also get included with it, has over, I think, 100 hours of training. Not just from me, but also from Joe Soto, who makes $1.2 million a year with his social media marketing agency. Also from Jaden, one of my first students, who's now making whatever. I think he's getting close to $6 million in his second or third year. So you've got actual people training who are doing it. I just had Nicholas out, who was one of my, he came in the second year. I launched it in 2016. I think he came 2-3 months after I launched it, the end of 2016 in December. He got in, and you know, he's making $350,000 a year, $30,000 a month gross, and netting around $20,000. So you're going to learn from those people. That's 1.0. In addition to that, you're getting the exact scripts. This is massive. You're also getting the exact targeted lists of what type of businesses work best. Because now I've tested it on 25,000 students. Before we just were like suggesting, like go to a dentist or go to bars, but now we know and we'll itemize what's bringing the best chance of turning into a paying customer. And then number 3, I'm going to show you how to expand out. See, Jaden has expanded out into having 10 different sources of income besides the social media marketing agency, including getting businesses that he's doing work for to give him a percentage of the company. Think of that. You get a percentage of the company. That's crazy. Hold on one second. Okay, how much is the course? So expanding into multiple sources of income. This is huge. You never stay still. Remember I said you've got to keep swimming to stay alive. You've got to keep swimming. And so you build your social media marketing agency, you get 5 or 10 customers paying you $1,000 to $10,000 a month. Now you've secured a nice income on recurring income. You still got to do work. You're going to have to do some work. This is not get rich quick. This is not get rich with no work, but this is get rich or make money on your terms. I don't even worry. Why do you want to get rich quick? If you had, the average person who wins the lottery and gets rich quick, within 4 years they have $0. The average NFL player, football player, basketball player who makes $10 million is broke in 4 years because they made the money too fast. All you want to do is have a badass life every year of your life. As long as you look back and every year of your life was badass, you're good. You're good. Doesn't matter. I look back some of the most badass years. I mean, I've made more money every year of my life. But some years have been more badass when I made a little less money. It's not exact. Making the maximum amount of money is not the goal, because sometimes the maximum amount of money comes at a cost of happiness, lifestyle, sleep, friendship, relationships, romance, kids. You've got to balance the whole game. So what you want to do is expand out into multiple sources of income using your marketing skill that I will train you from scratch. From scratch. Give me 4 months, I'll train you from scratch, turn you into a marketing genius. Why should you listen to me? I don't know how to be. I know how to do marketing. You're watching this because I'm good at marketing. Forbes last year put me in the top 10 business influencers in the world. It's not an article I paid for. It's not PR. Sometimes people pay companies to put articles about them. I just woke up one day and someone's like, congratulations, Forbes listed you. You can go to tylopez.com/Forbes. It'll redirect you to the article. It names who they think are the top 10 business influencers. I don't know if it's true. I don't know who the 10 best are. But I know I'm not one of the 10 worst. So you can learn from somebody who's pretty good. You can decide whoever you think's the best. You know? Actually, I know who's better than me. I got a friend who's super secretive. He hates going to conferences. He's better marketer than me, but he wouldn't teach you for all the money in the world. In fact, we talk twice a year, and he always goes, Ty, why do you give away your secrets? You already make a ton of money. Why would he won't tell anybody one thing? We just have a different life philosophy, you know? We got a different life philosophy. I don't mind sharing it. I don't live by fear. Yeah. So I don't care. I'll train. It doesn't hurt me anyway. I don't make most of my money from social media marketing agency. That's a beginner step. I mean, for you guys, you can make 10 to 50 grand. I don't do that anymore. I know I use social media to make money for all my businesses, but I'm not going to do an agency. I'm not at a first step level. There's white belt, yellow belt, blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, black belt in making money. Each one has a different challenge. My challenge is not to figure out how to make 10 to 50 grand. I just launched a new business 7 days ago, and it's making $40,000 a month on autopilot. And I promise you I've spent under 2 hours on it. I did it as a test launch. So I know making 10 grand is not an interest of mine, but it should be of yours. There's levels to this. White belt, yellow belt, purple belt, blue belt, whatever. If you're in karate, you have yellow belt. I do jiu-jitsu, white belt, blue belt, purple, brown, black, coral, red, grandmaster. So it takes you about 12 to 20 years, most people, to get a black belt. And so this isn't a black belt. You're not going to get your black belt in 4 months. But I can get you to a blue belt level. And in jiu-jitsu, with blue belt, you can pretty much beat anybody on the street. You don't mess with it. I'm telling you, if any of you ever think you're tough and you meet a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, they're going to tie you up in a knot in a one-on-one fight. I don't care how badass you are and how much The Rock you watch, how much Taekwondo you know. And it's the same with this. Give me 4 months, I can get you to a blue belt level of making money from businesses in a totally legit, ethical, they'll love you for it, loyal customer, like the real deal. Now, how much am I going to charge? So the first people who got in, I told you before the scholarship, I decided I was like, how much does college? There's a college in L.A. What's the name of it? It starts with an A.
Azusa?
Azusa Pacific. Okay? I feel like I'm picking on them, but we see billboards and they're $43,000 a year. To go to Azusa Pacific, that is not a degree that gets you in a lot of jobs. People don't go, oh, why should we hire you over all these other people? I went to Azusa Pacific. Okay, you're in. We don't even have to interview you. So it's $43,000 times 4 years. Let's just say it was $20,000, $25,000. I figured college in the U.S., $100 grand. I was like, I'll charge 1% of that. 1% of that was $1,000. So, but I'm not going to charge $1,000 today because I know for some of you, I started doing surveys and some people are like, dude, I can't afford $1,000. So I'll pick up part of the cost. So you can get in now. We have a payment plan, and we have a $497 one payment times one payment, or you can do a $197 times 3 payments. So this one's a little more than that, but that under $200. If that's too much for you, I have no answer. People go, why don't you give it all away for free? Why don't you give everything away you do for free? Why don't you work for free for your boss? See, people love to just say, oh, you should do it for free. Well, you do stuff for free. How much are you volunteering at homeless shelters? You doing it 30 hours a week? No. You get paid for what you do. One of the things that I'll tell you that Joel Salatin told me, he said, don't never, Ty, disrespect yourself for not charging a fair price for what you do. And if people complain about, forget them. They're not good people. And that's my advice to you. Because some of you are going to build social media marketing agencies, and you're going to have the temptation to go, you know what, I'll do this for free for a year. Resist that temptation. Don't let people disrespect you. Now, it's okay to do some things for free. I'm doing this live call for free. It's okay to train people for free. It's okay to do a free audit for businesses and show them what you can do. It's okay to do, when you launch a product, to give away some free samples, but you don't give away the full thing because that's disrespecting you and putting you out of business. And it's disrespecting the people who paid full price. So for those people who want stuff free, you get what you pay for. I got 6 cars. I got a McLaren. I don't know if you saw my Snapchat. I rented one. That's an actual rental car. People are always like, are your cars rentals? Well, I rented one while I'm in London for a week. McLaren from this guy. I posted on my Snapchat. But I got 6 cars in LA. The same 6 cars I've had for a long time. And I've got, and from expensive to cheapest, there's an exact, when you sit in those cars, you know you've got what you paid for. Maserati, I have a Maserati Quattroporte. Cheapest car, still, you know, it's I think it's $130,000, $40,000 one. I got the Sport GT or whatever. It's still a piece of crap. The most expensive one, the 2 most, I have an Aventador Lamborghini, and I have a Dawn and a Ghost Rolls Royce. Those are all $400,000, between $400,000 and $450,000. I think I paid $430,000 or something for them. So those 3 cars are like, dude, you get in a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini Aventador, and then below that I have a Ferrari. Yo, Grant Cardone, what's up, Grant? Welcome from London. 200 years ago, this place had a little battle with the United States. But, you know, I have a Ferrari 458, and the 458 is like a I think it's a $300,000 car. It's not as good as the 400,000. And I got a Gallardo. That's like 220,000. So, you get what you pay for. There's free training, people trying to tell you that they know how to do marketing. Dude, I know how to do marketing. Let me show you something. Any of you doubt that I know how to do marketing. Some people think I'm a fluke. Some people think blah, blah, blah. Whatever you think, man. Numbers, people lie, but numbers don't. Here's my live YouTube analytics. You can see it right here. This is live. This is an app, you see? It's not a screenshot. Let's just go. Since I launched my YouTube channel, you can see in 2015. 1.7 billion minutes watched. Count the zeros. So when you get certified from me and a business owner goes, why should I trust you? Be like, well, I learned from a dude who got 1.7 billion. That's just YouTube. That's not counting Facebook. That's not counting Instagram. That's watched minutes. That's not views for 10 seconds. A view can be, 30 seconds. So you're going to learn. I'm in the billions, many billions. So I'm going to teach you what I learned doing that. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you want to know who you're learning from, right? I would. Before I do jiu-jitsu from Higa Machado, first time he came over, I'm like, why should I learn from you? He's like, well, I was the youngest black belt in American history. I was raised by the founders of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I was 7-year in a row world champion. I won 360 fights in a row. I was like a heavyweight. I was like, that's good. You can teach me. And he's a coral belt. And he's only in his 40s, I guess, So you want to know who's teaching you? That's who's teaching you. And other people in there are teaching. I bring in badass teachers. Badass teachers. So, who's in? I trust you. Is it payable by bank transfer? Any of you have like a weird payment request you want to pay in crypto? You need to pay in pennies. You have stamps that you collected that you want to cash in. I try to take it, but you may have to contact my customer support. If you go to my website, tylopez.com, there'll be a phone number. I bet you the phones are busy because too many people call when I do this, but you can email. But remember, you still only got 5 days. So my email and phone guys get swamped, and you don't get it back. It just turns off. It's automated. What else? I got to go. Any last questions?
Do I need previous experience? That's from
Do you need
Jay on
experience?
YouTube.
Every one of my top students had never had a business before. Now, some of my students that have gone through SMMA 1.0 were already entrepreneurs, but the top ones, and I think, let me not be quote, but 90% of them had never even, the top one never had a bank account before. So yeah, I built this, you can start this, you pay to get it, not counting the training program, this, Nicholas started for $100. That was what he had to pay for a filing fee for his LLC. It's pretty good, right? Questions. Why is your drink not green anymore? I have a green drink. It's right. I drank it this morning. I have more than one company. Is there a refund program? Yes. 100% money back refund. I think we have 60 days or whatever. But don't go into it if you're somebody. Look, we give refunds out. But there's a part of me that's like, I should stop giving refunds out. I just give people an excuse to procrastinate. But whatever. You guys still got your excuse to procrastinate. I'll tell you what, you should get your money back. You know that the school system costs taxpayer, your parents, tax money about $150,000 for your... You should ask for some of that back. Just a little bit. Just be like, you know what, there's about 7 classes that were moronic. Can I have 1/7 of the 150 back? Just ask the government. Can I have 1/7 of 150 back? That'll be 10,000 US dollars. They ain't going to give you a penny. They'll laugh at you all the way. Ask a college. At the end, when you can't get a job because you have an art history degree, and like one of my brothers got a degree in Spanish, and then was like, wait a second, I got 80 grand in debt at UNC, but I can't seem to get a job because I don't really know Spanish very well. Do you think they gave him a penny back? Nope, they actually dug in the wound by saying, it didn't help you, and you owe us interest. That's an a-hole. You want to know an a-hole? An a-hole goes, yo man, you could buy my car off me for 10 G's. I'll lend you the money. Give me 7 grand down, I'll float you the 3. Then the car, you get home and it blows up the engine. And you're like, dude, the car blew up. And he's like, yeah, you still owe me $3,000, man. Plus interest. It's like, we're doing what is the point system the Godfather? I mean, that Sopranos did. Remember that? They had they had the what was it? 50,000, 10% a week or some crazy interest rate like that. Welcome to the legal mafia called the government. They're tougher than the mafia. I'm afraid sometimes to even say this on live camera. Government gonna come take people out. Can you do the course just for marketing your own business? Rich Williams asked. Yeah. If so, how much time do I need to put in to master for myself? I recommend you watch 3 videos a week minimum. So, but it gets easier. Just put them on audio. We have audio versions of them when you're on the way to work. You know, I flew. It's 12 hours from LA to London nonstop. I just flew here. Man, I got so much work done. Like, everything comes to him who hustles while they wait. Meaning, take the SMMA program, and when you're in the car, instead of, I love Drake, he's great music, but you don't have to listen to 4,000 Drake songs a day. Or, you know, I like music, but keep it all in balance. Keep it all in balance. Spread it out, man. Don't just make other people rich. You know, don't just watch Netflix all the time. Don't make Netflix rich. They're already rich enough, my friend. Go to the Netflix of learning. You log in on our phone, just like website or your laptop, just like Netflix, and you can learn from us. So, Ty, should I listen to Agency Growth Secrets? Don't even know what that is. Can I run an SMMA while selling luxury homes or affect my brand as a luxury realtor? Heck no. Hey, all you realtors, I love you. Realtor's a tough job. I would not make it my primary business unless I really loved it and I was in the right circumstances. It's kind of like network marketing. People ask my opinion. It's a great side hustle. Do you have to put all your eggs in one basket? I don't know. What'd you learn in school? Should you put all your eggs in one basket? Common sense ain't common. The average realtor makes $25,000 a year. So, the average SMMA person is making more than 25 grand a year. I'll tell you that. All right. A few more questions. 5 days left, baby. TyLopez.com. Well, click the links in the live. That's the best one. Or you can just go, my name, TyLopez.com. And then SMMA is the name of the program. It's the 2.0 version. And then we're watching it live. All one word, lowercase. TyLopez.com, SMMA 2. LIVE, one word, lowercase. TyLopez.com/SMMA2 live. And, can you market for realtors? Heck yeah. marketing for realtors is a great business. It's probably better than being a realtor for most people. No offense to realtors. I have a lot of realtor friends. I respect the game. I don't know. I say what I believe, even if it pisses some. You know, one reason I wanted to make enough money, because I wanted to be free from somebody telling me what to say. Like right now, if I really believe something, I can just say it. I don't have to worry about it. Nobody can fire me. You know? I can't get a pink slip. Can't get a pink slip. I mean, you can lose money as a business owner, but I can't lose it that way. Is that a temporary deal? Yep. You got whatever it is. It's a little under, it's like 4.5 days. 5 days. Yep. 5 days. There should be, when you click the link, you'll see it. Will you make any more intellectual videos? Yeah, I actually got a whole, but those are not about making money, but yes. Time from India. Will this course help start an agency here? Yes. We got people in 70 countries buying this. You just got to adjust your price. You're not going to be able to charge $1,000 US to your firm. You just got, but it doesn't cost the same amount to live in India. So just adjust it accordingly. Do people ever fail in going through the program? Yeah, people fail with anything, but most of it, almost always, they didn't even log into the program. It's insane. People buy the program. Yeah.
If you wanted to say.
Yeah. People buy the program and don't open it. It's weird. But I just, like I said, this world is full of people that just have no common sense. All right. What makes your program suited to starting new entrepreneurs? It's just built for that. Okay. Oops. Facebook's weird now. It's like it puts all the comments. They freeze. What do I think about multi-level network marketing? That's what I was saying earlier.
Do you still have access after 4 months?
Yeah, as of now, we've done that. We're going to take that away because, well, we wouldn't take it away after 4 months, but we were going to start charging an annual fee. But as of now, everybody who got in is in. So that's another reason to get it. I have meant to change it. I just have literally been too busy. But I was talking to my brother runs one of my divisions of my company. I was talking to him about doing that. All right. Oh, here we go. Let me see something. If my little alerts are working. No, I still want to get complete results. All right. I think we're about done. We're about done. Go out there, whatever you take away, whether you get in this program or not. For those who get in the program, you can be at a huge advantage against those who don't, because you're going to have a guide. It's about 20% of the world doesn't need a guide. 80% does. And I'll tell you this. Anywhere I go in London right now, I pull out my Google Maps. And I do not go, yeah, I'm just going to, okay, the sun is about 3 degrees north. You get lost that way. I see people trying to make money like that, So, Dustin said, Ty, read this out loud. Is that your test, Dustin, to see if this is live? Dustin, I have an IQ test for you. If you're in a live chat, right? You don't think it's live? Could be a replay, but they always say replay on them. That's a little trick. It says replay. It's probably a replay. Okay. One more question. Steve Kwan, will your marketing program work in mortgage and real estate e-commerce? Yes. The basis of all marketing in the future will be online, will be video, it will be brand storytelling. One of the first things I teach in SMMA 1.0 that you're about to get is building the brand story. And once you learn how to do that for businesses, just life unfolds. You get them more customers, they pay you more, that you raise your retainer rate. It's just, yeah. What if you have no good ideas? Will this program work for me? Yes, I've given you the idea. You don't have to have any idea. This is not like the drop shipping where you have to pick a product. I give you the product. All right. I am out, my friends. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Signing off from London,